Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 10 of our Luck of the Irish achievement run here as Ulster. Last episode, we went into a war with England and with Friesland over here. Now, Friesland were very close to popping out of the war real quick because of the blockade. We just have to wait a little while for that war exhaustion to go up, as we recover some of the mercenaries and manpower up here in Ayrshire and plan to launch a counterattack against Montgomery again, because it seems to be one of their favorite places to attack despite the hills and river. It's very unlikely the siege will do very much. I could also sortie if I needed the extra manpower, which is very true. However, at this point, I don't think we're actually going to need that. If you look at the numbers here, England is entirely out of manpower. We're on the same number of mercs. I'm sure we're not looking too good. I mean, obviously we've taken more loans. We have we're very poor in the loan department here. I guess we just don't have the same economic base as the rest of England here, which will be fixed as soon as we take Wessex here. Wessex and the rest of the West Midlands. All it is a little matter of time here. Ooh. Do I want to become Protestant? Would that be a good idea? It's a Protestant Reformation. It is branching out. Do I want to become Protestant? Kind of, yes, a little bit. But that doesn't help me right now. Maybe a little bit later, it'll be helpful. But right now, no, not really. Okay, so let's continue as we rebuild the army. Wait a little while. We should probably look at our actual manpower divisions and do this with them, which would make sense, because we're running low on manpower. The war exhaustion we can fix by going and, well, first of all, we can unsiege a few things here to make my life a little easier. Split in half, I don't think they'll come after me, so I can fix a few of these problems here. I'm a little hesitant to go into Chester, but as long as I have my backup, I'm not too concerned. England's that low. You are not quite there yet, though. I feel like I'd have to attack your army, but I'm not going to be tricked into doing it there. Not at all. No, sir. I'm going to wait until you have significant war exhaustion, which should only take 3 months, really. And while we're here, I think what we should, we might as well do... Oh, that's not a state. I wanted to increase defensiveness, but oh well. That's fine, I suppose. So that's for a little bit of money. We'll actually hold on to that for now. We'll use it to fund the mercenaries repairing. -1, okay. Might only take that long then. Okay, how about now? Ooh, 0. Getting really close though. Really, really close. In fact, we're so close. I'm gonna make preparations right now. Yes, you would accept a white piece, and that's really all I want from you. I only have war score because of the blockade. I don't need to hold on to you for much longer, or any amount of time at all, really. 7% would be incredibly unlucky. Please don't. Whew, okay. You can only, bargain your luck like that a few times in EU4. As of right now, though, you have no army, which means I will use the effective general we have here. He's mostly fire when I would have preferred shock, I believe. Yeah, I definitely would have preferred shock. Rip. Oh well. That should be a -2 for them and a +3/+1 for me. Maybe even a stack weight? No. Okay. But basically, this is a finished war, I believe. Where it took a while to really push past the problems at the beginning. However, we are, I think, in the clear now. Where I don't think England's going to be doing much, unless they're recruiting more men, but I'm not sure that they are. Of course, we have to watch out for them. They can be slippery at times. We can't actually follow them into Sussex. I will start back-sieging, though. Move you guys into there. Going to London, are you? Yes, you are, okay. Cambridge, should I wait for you? You have the 2 maneuver now, which means I should probably... Oh, you're going into here? Wait, would you move into there? No, you would not. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Went into London, it's farmlands. Crossing penalty, would we? 30th, 28th. Yes, we would. Okay. I'm not a fan of those, so I'm just going to stand back here and wait. We still have manpower and stuff to recover, so I think I'll do that first. While defending the little siege stacks. Nope, you're locked in. Which means, that's grasslands. It's nothing too favorable for us. But we do have... Which general are we using? We are using... Ah, never mind. They have a better fire. And shock. Wow, okay, that sucks. I wonder if our military tactics can cover through all the bad rules. How did we get like a 0 to 10 and like a 3 to 8? A 2 to... You see how... Okay, yeah. At first I thought, hey, maybe it's just the confirmation bias. Maybe I think I'm getting bad rolls because I end up losing a lot. But those rolls seemed a little worse than one would expect. Now, potentially, it could be lucky nations. I don't know if that affects that in that way. Because England's a historically lucky nation, so maybe they do get luckier rolls, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. You know, there is reason to that. For that purpose, which starts to make sense, but I still don't like it, the way it works, if that is how it works. Still, again, not sure if it does, but Anywho, ooh, that's really unlucky. That's mega unlucky, jeez. That's not what I need right now. Because they're not going to accept any peace without sieging London. Or Cornwall, sorry. Or, well, yeah, no, it does involve London, really, but... I have to go around like this. That's disgusting. Okay, cool. To siege London is hard because you need 9,000 troops. I need to get rid of the rest of their land first. Let's focus on the temporary issues here. Now let's go for... I think I'd much rather get prestige, to be honest with you. I feel like that'd be rather nice right now. But yeah, the combined lack of manpower and the fact that I still have to get rid of the remaining English around here is kind of a problem. Ooh, army losses. Jeez, yeah, okay. That's kind of a rip. I'm looking for actual numbers here. Okay, mercenaries, they have no manpower. It's fair. But yeah, I don't like these pretender rebels, because they're eventually going to go into Shrewsbury, and they're going to take down my war goal, which is kind of a problem. You know, kind of. Because, you know, without anything, you know, if I were to clear my offer, I can't take any piece of land without taking London, which is kind of ridiculous as the biggest fort and, like, the most problematic fort to repeatedly siege. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. So they're crossing between Hampshire and... Only between... Oxford. Still Tech 8. You're not at full morale either. And you have the... Oh, right, you have the combat modifier from Capital, don't you? Fortunately, that's not enough to save you now, England. Not quite. I imagine you'll go straight to London for the stack wipe. There it goes. Now, and you're creating more men, of course. Issues. Let me go for a couple of those guys. I would love to go for just one more of these. At that point, I think, should be enough to take them down. However, I don't have an option except to go through Coventry at this point. Because I'm playing this weird game of, you know, ring around the posy here, where I have to stay away from the pretender rebels, and yet I can't go through Leicester here. I have to go all the way up here, which is kind of an issue. But I will at least, I guess, siege down this stuff. England is creating more men that I cannot get rid of. Okay, sounds good to me. Yep, they're on a full 12 stack of mercenaries now. With 4 loans, which is the same as me. So, I don't know if I should be impressed or disappointed in myself. A little bit of both, I'm assuming. Yeah, definitely a little bit of both. Because that is oh, that's a lot of mercs they're stacking. Dear lord. All mercs. Yes, all mercs. Okay. Great, wonderful. I would have preferred to do this with... No. Go here, and then here. Thank you. I don't know why this was ever an option. I need you to go and reattach to the... reinforcements, thank you. But now the English have actually gotten... Okay. Because they've just gone full merc mode, haven't they? Yes, they have. I should debate whether or not I should call it quits now because the... Maybe I should. Because I'd have to go all the way and grab London. That's just not worth my time, actually. I could release a state. Oh, oh yes, get rid of that alliance, thank you. Might as well repay some of my loans. Yeah, I really would have preferred a little more than just money reparations. And, you know, a little more than just crippling England. But with all these rebels around here, I just cannot do anything. Don't have the manpower for it, so I'm going to head back home. Especially with the mercs looking like they're going to rise up, I don't have much of an option here. So I would have preferred to take land, but I'll have to remember in the future that London is my massive barrier here. Very massive barrier at that. Okay. I'll remember that. Hopefully, I'll remember that. Let's go and suppress a couple of potential uprisings. You guys are only at... Oh, 90% is not an only kind of number. I'm just hoping they don't rise up in that meantime. With a 14% chance, I'd be rather unlucky for it to happen, but it's been known to happen on occasion. Which means one of my options would be do a very temporary suppression, which I might end up having to do because I'm a little too afraid that it could, you know, actually deal damage to me, like big damage, because I can't fight them off right now. Let me go and grab the light ships and go for protect trade in the English Channel, where I still collect. Let me split off 3 of them, though. Sorry, not like that. 3 of you guys. Where you will get this. The other guys will get you. So you protect trade in the English Channel. You guys keep exploring and doing that type of thing. There we go. Okay, we could take another idea, or we could go for these ones. I really wanted to take land, so I didn't take them before, but seeing as how that turned out, we might as well go ahead and grab one. Yeah, okay, we probably should go and do a little bit of exploration now that I think of it. Because our range isn't terribly too fantastic. In fact, our... Yeah, because of the trade winds, our effective range is rather small here. So... Yeah, I don't think that works out for us, does it? Colonial range of 275. And that gives us an extra 50%, which, you have to sort of work it off of the base number here. Also, let me grab that. That's very useful. And look at my... I'm looking for my... What is it? Colonial range? Yes. Let me scroll up a little. Colonial range here. Or maybe not. Do I not have a number for that? Weird. Okay, cool. I guess I don't have any modifiers for it. That would mean that it is the same basic number, which is 275. Now, doing some quick math here, we can determine we could start... Yeah, okay, you know what? We could start colonizing Canada, actually. We could at least start in Canada if we went and grabbed these 2. So I'll wait a little while and I'll grab Overseas Exploration. Doesn't cost that much extra. I will definitely go for... Just for the beginning, let's go for Native Coexistence, actually. Because I want the troops back home. I might have to use them again. As for our Admin Tech, I could go for Innovative. Could go for the Courthouse instead, although it's not too terribly useful. It would kind of help me with my... Well, no, it wouldn't really. I was gonna say, you know, it would help me with my unbalanced tech, but not if we have Diplo behind anyway. So I might want to just go with this and get the tech cost decrease anyway. Because that'll be useful for all of the techs in the future. Yeah, these ones anyway. Okay, that works for me. We do have the colonist, although he is not usable right now. Bit of a shame, but we can use him right as we get the range for Canada, which will be great. Now, let's try and get some more diplomatic actions going on here. We are 2 out of 4. I would like to see if we can get this game going a little stronger. In fact, ironically, I might just go for Friesland. Partially as a screw you to England, partially as a why the hell not, you know? They're less likely to re-ally England. England's probably more likely to ally someone else again, which, yeah, depends on your stance. Is that good? Is that bad? It's whatever. It could be either, really. Decrease the force and gets a little bit of money. Yeah, 1 loan overall. Although that war hurt in manpower, it wasn't the worst economic decision I've ever made. I did do a number to England, which I guess is better than if I were to keep going and try and take down London. It's better that it ended this soon instead of me trying to just go, hey, I'm going to take London no matter the cost. Like, no, that's not worth it at that point. Let me go to the score comparison, type in England, and yeah, okay, it didn't give me as much power projection as I would have liked, but anyways, England is back into 9 loans, which is what we like to see. The more loans, the better. And, oh, there we go, 10 loans. Sounds good to me. War exhaustion will take its toll, or take its time going down. We'll try and maintain some relations. Let me go and... I'll marry some people. Are you not... You're a republic. Gotcha. Okay. Royal marriage, pretty much no one. Except for Aragon, apparently. Yeah, the, Oh, shoot, right, yeah, Castile's a junior partner. God. That's so cursed. There's a chance I could get... I might be able to get a royal marriage with Aragon, which would be quite the score. That'd be quite nice indeed. France and Austria at war. They didn't call me into it, which is good, because I kind of went through a taxing war. So, I kind of appreciate that sentiment there. We go for overseas exploration. Let me go and grab a colonist. There we go. I told you guys, just dip our little pinky toe in here. Told you guys it would work. Send a colonist. I don't want to spend the Diplo, nor do I have the Diplo to spend, so I'll just go ahead, and I don't have to send an army over, which is very nice. Now, just to save the economy a little, I'm going to go grab these mercs and get rid of them. Which, there we go. Yeah, that's an economy right there. That's what I like to see. Now, if anyone wants to hire condottieri so I can potentially cheese you out of it, then that would be fantastic. Which is in the... I don't often do condottieri. There it is, alliance. Cleves would take it for how much? Not even for free. Wow. Thanks, Cleves. So you don't really want condottieri then. Is that because I didn't put the maintenance? Yeah, that might be it, actually. Austria, condottieri. You want this? No. Why? You'll land access to capital. You know what? That's fair. That's understandable, actually. So, this little truce here we have with England only lasts a total of 9 years, which by that point we will be very ready for another invasion. Well, we take a look at England's 11 loans. Yeah, okay. That war accomplished a little more than I had actually thought, which is good, I suppose. The only issue is how long it'll take to actually colonize an entire colonial nation. What'll happen faster, the spread of colonialism or the development of colonialism? Take your picks now. I don't want to, like, actually develop it in my capital, because that would kind of suck. But, yeah, we'll see how things turn out, really. Sort of depends on how fast I'm willing to go here. I'm willing to go moderately fast here. 20 a year? Ooh, yikes, that is awful, actually. Maybe I should have gone for repression. That'll give me a stab hit. Knock me down from +3. Ooh. If we wanted anything to happen, we'd definitely have to go for the next one. And probably go for this as well. So we'll have to wait until the next thing drops here, which will be in 1518. It's going to take a little while. Yeah, that sucks. That is a slow colony. Every now and then we do get this opportunity to, you know, obviously get the new settlers, which is a pretty decent chance. I'm pretty sure it's just a few extra months worth. Lose a staff for... Ooh, I don't like that. I don't want to pay the clergy. That stab is worth quite a bit to me. I can't pay the clergy for another year, too. Oh, jeez, okay. That sucks. Ugh, that hurts me inside. I'll do it. I'll also take that, just in case they want to assimilate. Just in case. That does create problems with the Gaelic separatists again. All I need to do to counteract that is, first of all, pay back the loan, and we'll wait. No, we won't wait. We'll build a few men. You guys can keep exploring, no problemo. Looks like the... No, that's not the French, that's Arawak that I saw down there. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, the Gaelic separatists are a little too high for me. Let me go and try and suppress them. Hopefully they don't rise next month. 12.5, but it should be even lower. 9.4, okay. Be really unlucky for them to spawn right now. 17k, Whew, okay. Still 17k? No refresh? Okay, no refresh. Cool, that's fine. 2.3 for a total of 6.5% chance. Very small chance, though technically it could still happen, which is the scarier part here. Gotta keep an eye on those, because some valuable autonomy that we need to keep down there. That's what's keeping my economy alive, so... I prefer to keep a very well and alive economy until I attack England again. Speaking of England, let's take a little peek here. Still 11 loans, okay. They might be at the singularity of loans where they can't recover. Never mind, they just took one back. Never mind. They're doing alright. They're doing alright. Good for them. Gaelic separatists are gone. Our commandant as well, which absolutely sucks, but we'll go for national manpower, which will let us boost it up a little bit faster. We'll also, well, wait for that one to go down a little bit faster, a little bit more. 50% and I'll feel kind of secure in leaving it be. There we go. Just to save us a bit more money. In fact, it is completely gone. Never mind, I lied, it's back. 245 a month. I'm going to build up the front row first, which is a 25 combat width. I want 4 cav and... yeah, 21 infantry then. However, comma, do we even have... we don't even have the force limit for that. Global tariffs is really useless, but I do have to take something. I need those points, baby, so let me grab some of those. Military is still just fine here. I could call the... yeah, you know what? I actually could call the diet now, or the diet, or however it's pronounced. So that'll land me squarely at solid. Squarely at solid? That's not even a sentence. Squarely at 40%, which is more than enough. We could invest a little bit of military into our capital here. I kind of see us developing it more than anything else, because it's a very slow-moving institution. I think I'll take the next military tech, and then I'll start investing points into grabbing colonialism. I would have really liked to have it spawn, but if you don't have it spawn, it's really slow to grab it otherwise, because you have to make a whole colonial nation. And unless you're Portugal and you have that, like, what is it, plus 40 from last age, then it's kind of slow to get started here. Just a little bit slow. American East Coast. Grab the one cannon in the back at least. Grab one of the knights. Get that occupied and going. Austria is no longer a great power. I'm so confused. What happened here? What did you lose? Well, great power status, obviously, but I wonder what from. Denmark taking it, I guess. Rip. Giant rip over there. I guess that's kind of the end for today's episode's time, at least. But I do want to check out how much we can get done really quickly. Just to see how much we can rebuild before the next war. Now, after the next war with England, which hopefully will be one I actually get to take land in, you know, unlike the last one, Really depends on how much they... Yeah, okay. I don't think they'll repair that many loans by the time 1520 comes. 6 years for 9 loans. That is more than 1 loan a year they'd have to repay. They could do it if they work hard. I'm not gonna say they won't do it, because I'll just be unprepared. So they could very well still do it, but I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. I don't have much of an expansion opportunity. I could just always take a look here every now and then here, but I think Muscovy is always going to be a contender in this. They won't do much, because I don't think they have a navy, actually. Let me go check. Actually, do you have a navy, Muscovy? You do, but no transports. So it's unlikely they'll do anything, really. Norway, we can check out everyone, actually. Norway with 5 transports. Denmark with 9 transports. Sweden, are you part of this, actually? Because you have 1 transport as well. I can't outclass them navally, but I can stop them from landing at least, which is all I need. All I need is to stop them from landing. And it'll work just fine. Did I lose an admiral? I did lose an admiral. I don't think I should get a new one yet. No, definitely not. Okay, what are our other opportunities here? Can we get a royal marriage? No, okay. That changed from almost to not really. Alliances, let's check them out. Anything interesting down here I'd like to take a look at? Maybe Pomerania, they're generally okay. Lubeck is a good trade power, but they expanded. Interesting. Pretty much anyone in this realm is probably not bad. Ooh, Poland. Oh, but Poland's been destroyed, absolutely, so... That's kind of why they're on that list. But Muscovy, can I snipe Muscovy? No, not at all. Can I support independence? Yes, I probably can. That would be brilliant. If I can support independence of Sweden, at least to get them rebellious, or just to get some sort of war going on here. I might be able to take Norway out of that war, but just to make sure, let me do that. And just in case we somehow get ourselves involved in some weird war, I might as well claim the entire British Isles. Just in case. We shouldn't see anything too weird happen, but you can never be too cautious, I guess. The Papal State rivaled me. That smells a little bit like an excommunication in the making, which I don't like. They do have to have minus 100 of me, which they do not have, so at least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they very well could excommunicate, but only at a certain point, which I don't think is now. This would make the Papal State hate me probably enough to excommunicate, and if I'm excommunicated, we have more issues than I would like to deal with, so we're not going to touch that. Probably not for a while, at least. See if I can manage myself to friendly towards them. Yeah, okay, in theory, Sweden would let me support their independence. They're rebellious, which means I'd actually only have to fight Denmark and Norway in the seas. Maybe Muscovy if they decide to feel like they're important or something, but overall, so far, so alright. Miltech of England has caught up to me. It's a little bit terrifying, but we'll see. How's England doing on the loan department? I kind of want to keep track of them. Not Sweden, but my rivals. England, with their... you know, I gotta hand it to them. They are paying back those loans with incredible efficiency. Only 5 more left to go. They're almost halfway done. With 5 years left. That is impressive, actually. Interesting. Oh, and they've got an alliance with the Papal State. Interesting. And France is just having a whole bunch of problems. They have a cruel ruler, which is one of the main issues as well. Do I still have that Garbage King? I do still have that Garbage King. I need to get rid of that Garbage King in any way I could possibly do so. Please die in a camp somewhere, because I don't... My prayers have been answered. Oh my god, what? It worked. He's dead. He's gone. Wow, okay. That works for me, actually. Unless this guy dies too, then we have big problems. But we do have that royal marriage, which is very nice. Let me go and resecure the other ones. Or the other one. There we go. I need an heir now. Which will probably come before he dies. At least hopefully. Probably, hopefully, we'll figure it out. Ooh, reformed us. Oh. I didn't even choose this life. The life chose me, apparently. I don't know how I feel about this life choosing me. Oh my god, you are a... You will bring me to victory. You will be the one to tear down the London walls. Wow, you are incredible. You are a fantastic general. And with that, I think we should end off today's episode because we're a little bit over time, of course. And I don't want things to get too lengthy. So for now, hopefully you enjoyed today's rebuild, I suppose. A little bit of rebuild, kind of finishing the war. A little bit of rebuild. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a massive thanks to the following February patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Dylan M, Quangersol, and Rising Runner. In the $5 tier, we have Odie. And in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your donations. You're helping to move this channel forward, and I can't possibly thank you enough.